Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Day 6. And as you can see by the predominance of red, day 2 of the love and relationships read today for day number 6. Our main deck will be this gorgeous Slavic Legends Tarot by Taroteca Studio in Poland, which I always love their decks. Clarifying deck will be Tarot Grand Luxe by Ciro Marchetti. Also gorgeous card. I think these two are like they work together because they are like absolutely gorgeous. We are going back to Mind Info Oracle cards. We're gonna try the Hidden Heart Secrets Oracle card. Is it in focus? And I might, the Unknown Crisis cards. We will see. This will be in tangent with this one. So here's the working tools for today. I'm gonna zoom in so you can have a screenshot if you're interested. Here you go. 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna see you in about 2 seconds for the read. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello, air signs. How you doing? This is gonna be your day 6 and day 2 of the love and relationship read from my advent calendar. You're happy, you're in a good place. That's beautiful. Keep thriving. Oh, what was flipped? You are moving to a safe space, a beautiful, happy, serene zone. That is always wonderful. That explains the sun. So no more stress, no more worries, no more threat and danger and all that shenanigans. You are also manifesting, or you have manifested this safety that you are now journeying towards. So that's a beautiful, beautiful energy. But so either there is a reminiscing of a bit of a stress, or you are exiting this stress with that 6 of Swords energy that we just saw. For my air signs, please. Missing, mourning, but also toxicity. So are you missing your old patterns or old something that you are leaving behind, and it might have in the beginning brought you a dopamine hit or something satisfying and just like a boost of energy and shit, but in excess it's always bad, and it definitely belongs in the past. So I'm happy that you are moving away from whatever that energy was in your life. Too much. Air signs, good with you. This spread is by Lights of Venus here on YouTube. I will link her channel and the spread that I'm using. 2 of Coins, you are juggling something. Be cautious of what you are taking on your plate. Don't overdo yourself. For my air signs, please. Yeesh. Half of the deck literally spilled over. A long time coming, but it's gonna work, and now it's picking up speed. It's picking up speed It's taking momentum. It's gonna be a bit more fast-paced. Watch your words, your intellect, your sharpness. Maybe mingle like the Two of Pentacles. So literally juggle the energy, the slow cadence of the Knight of Pentacles with the brash energy of the Knight of Swords, to not get in trouble if you express certain opinions or words of choice. Look out to details and don't rush into situations and things and choices. Analyze things, see the worth, the value, the potential. For my air signs, and I think those were the expressway messages. So I'm gonna pokey and kotti. And the 1 and the 2. Hello. And I know I should do that, but my fingers are a little, just like, you know, barely. Oh, my battery is flashing, so 3rd, and I'm gonna change the battery and get back to you. Battery time. And with the magic of technology, we are back exactly where we left, and so I'm gonna cut the deck and position the cards. This is gonna be a 7-card spread. We're gonna have your side and their side, and something in the middle as the conclusion. 2. And the conclusion. As always, bottom of the deck, clarifying card energy. Oh, it's cute. Oh, victory. That is good card. That's good energy. So, let us start. Your side, their side. Your feelings. You are either seeking or having truth and clarity at this time regarding someone bold, beautiful, sexy, hardworking, entrepreneurial, very assertive, very not necessarily independent, but just like very in her power, very mastering her inner and outer world. So there's a sense of clarity with this person, or this could be you, literally, like you knowing who you are, what you want, how to get what you want. You are fully energized, capable, in potentially a leadership position, which requires you to communicate clearly, to have insight, to dispense energy, but in a social way. So not directing, but or gently directing, or just making sure that the cohesion between involved parties goes smoothly, rationally, clearly. No gossiping, no wasting time, no bad-mouthing the others. Feeling wise, you feel empowered, you feel sexy, you feel bold, you feel clear-headed, communicative, very no bullshit, but also in a very soft and not soft, in a demure way, with the Queen of Wands. Yes, being a queen and being very fiery, but also being mature and knowing how to dispense her energy and her resources and her intellect and her words and her energy. Your partner's feeling or your love interest's feeling having to make a decision and sort of weighing in on what and how to make that decision, and being a little sneaky about those choices, being a little sneakeroo, sneaking, hiding, cheating, thieving, deceiving, not being open and clear. This can be very mild, as in not disclosing a secret, or not disclosing like a secret project, or straight up lying, cheating, thieving. So be cautious of this energy in your love interest surrounding. Maybe the choice that they need to make requires for them to be very stealthy and sneaky and plotting and conniving, or to protect their choice and their decisions, or they are straight up being a very shady asshole for X, Y, and Z reason, and you need to be cautious of that. If you can inquire about maybe potentially their safety or their motivations, or why do they need to hide things, why do they need to lie and do things under the cover of the moon or the cover of the night, with like minimal light shed onto their actions and their plans and their projects, the decision that they have to make. Why is that so? It can be minimal as much as it can be bigger, deeper rooted, and more serious, more nefarious. You know what? Let's dig a little into that Seven of Swords, because I do not love, nobody loves that card. Why? What is the Seven of Swords about? This is the Eight of Coins, so it's work related. Maybe they're just, keeping a project under wraps, or a little secretive at this time. Having a little bit of, I need to make sure that things are hidden for the time being, so that they can really invest into it, study and perfect. We have the Eight of Coins soon. Actually, wait, Eight of Coins. So yeah, it's their mastery. They have to make a decision, but they'll be sneaky about it, because it involves mastering their craft. Both Eight of Coins. So it's a game of patience, of putting in the work, the effort, being consistent, being patient, being committed to whatever that they are doing, and really analyzing the fine prints, making sure that what they do is meaningful, intentional, valuable, that they can profit from at a later stage in the process. So the Seven of Swords is not as bad as I initially thought. It's just they're being a little secretive about this big project that they are involved with, and that occupies their emotional center. Your situation, I'm checking the time, we're good. Your situation is happy family. You are ready to, settle down and have your stuff, but you are also reminiscing on what you have lost. So did you lose an opportunity to build a stable relationship situation with your love interest, your significant other, or somebody else from the past, because you are focusing on the lack of it, on the something that you have lost in the past? Let me just, so we can have a clear view. And so but also just look at the contrast in the imagery. The loss happens at night, secluded, alone in the woods by a pond, looking at the cups in the pond or the lake or whatever they are, whereas the happy family setting is set during the day, outside in the fields, under those I don't know what the name of that thing is. I do have one on my Animal Crossing island, and Pagona, something like that. Anyway, it's out in the free. She seems almost like not trapped, but framed a little bit by those woods around her, where this was is like they built it to have a sense of stability in that vast openness, whereas this one organically, naturally conceals her, traps her just a little, but she put herself there because emotionally she's focusing on the losses. Although she has 2 cups remaining, she focuses on what she has lost in the pool of her emotions. So your situation is you have lost an opportunity to build a foundation with someone, and it can be heavy on your heart and on your mind, but you can step out of this, step into your action-driven energy, seek clarity, speak the truth, speak the clarity, be forward thinking, forward acting, and go grab the bull by the horns and take what you want and be assertive, be sexy. No doubts, no regrets, no shit. You're gonna get back to this eventually. Their situation is, like I said, the 8 of coins, so mastering whatever project they are currently in. But there's also a sense of a new emotional fulfillment, new emotional availability. It's a happy, the first stages of a crush or the emotional fulfilling, whatever. It's like, it's just blissful, it's beautiful, it's fulfilling. There is some in the cup, and there's something more under, like at the base, that she can take even more from. But it's heavily related to the work. So whatever your partner's work project is, it fills them with emotional fulfillment. It feels good, so they are investing even more into that to receive even more emotionality. Whereas you are focusing on what you have lost, the opportunity of building a home, a family, something stable, and your established companionship life. They are focusing on the emotional fulfilling of work and of how they can perfect this to reach the next level. Your action is holding on resources and Queen of Cups, your emotionality. So you're nurturing your emotions at this time. You are potentially healing from this previous thing, your situation. So action wise, what you're doing is focusing on yourself, on re-establishing your emotions, on holding on to what you have, to replenish, to nurture, to have something that you can pour back into, since there was that loss, but you still have the 2 cups, and one of them being a more sacred, more important one that you can utilize to just guide yourself, nurture yourself, and be more pouring back into you, literally. And so you're holding on to that. You are holding on to your intuition, your insights, but mostly what emotions you give out to others, because you need to repair this, to heal this, to work on this. Especially if the loss has been very impactful on your heart space. You cannot give if you do not have. So it's very important at this time to reflect on things and focus on what you have, to appreciate what you have so you can have more of that. Their action, the Empress, so they are nurturing, creating, going back into that, following a heartbreak. So you are both in a space of healing in different ways, where you are healing and focusing on holding on to your goods and not dispersing your energy and your emotions. They are creative in order to patch the wreckage of that broken heart, whatever that may have been in the past, pouring all their energy and emotions into this work, because we have double the 8 of coins, to fulfill their cups, to heal the heartbreak. And literally, heartbreak is like, we all know what a heartbreak feels like, so I'm not going to expand on that too wildly. But otherwise, it's beautiful. It's like you're healing your heart space, they are healing the heartbreak through a concrete, nurturing, creative angle, whereas you are more metaphysical with just the emotionality of it all. They are more hands-on, practical. I need to cough. Sorry for that. The outcome guidance, 7 of coins, 6 of wands. Look at the past actions, endeavors, investments, whatever you have done in the past, because good things will come. Success, recognition is on the road. It will, my dogs again. So yeah, reflect on past actions. A recognition, success, validation will come, will bless this union, or will shine a light on your connection with this person. You just need to reflect on what either of or both of you's action were, and how it has changed you, transformed you, how it has impacted you, and how to do things differently for the next season, for the next harvest. I mean, that's pretty clear cut. It ends on a positive note, so I'm not gonna linger more than what the messages are. I'm gonna shuffle the Mind Info Oracle cards, and let's see what we have for you guys. Oh, here we are. Change and bravery for you, and something for your love interest, something for air signs love interest. Step back, only one. Can I have another one? Okay, this one is like funky. Receive. On your side, air signs, we have change and bravery, which Queen of Wands is brave, and you need a change with the 5 of Cups to step out of that with the help of the Queen of Cups to move forward. Here inside, and I'm gonna read them too. Change. You're being asked to change a part of yourself that no longer feels like the person you've become or are becoming. Change isn't always easy, but letting go of things outdated, part of yourself, will allow you to align with your true self. So you need to let both the energy of the Queen of Wands to take the bold step forward, and the subtle, soft, caring, nurturing, loving energy of the Queen of Cups to guide you through the process of moving away from mourning the loss of this potential relationship that didn't become something past a certain point, that didn't have the opportunity of taking root and becoming a happily ever after situation. Bravery. You are being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear, which is understandable, but you do have the strength and bravery to make this decision again, and you will feel so much lighter when you do. Queen of Cups. On your love interest side, we have step back and receive. Step back. You're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. So this would be like the Hangman energy. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a distance so you can get the perspective needed. Definitely Hanged Man also, although we do not have them, but we do have the Two of Wands, which is making a decision. So maybe step back from that and see the things from a different angle, different perspective, so you can see if you want to stay, if you want to move, if you want to go left or right, or proceed or stop or whatever. Receive. You're being asked to be open to receiving universal gifts. This could come in the form of love, money, compliments, 6 of Wands, healing energy, and universal wisdom. Healing and your wisdom would be the Empress. Know that you're worthy of these gifts and open up to receive them. That's the 6 of Wands as heck. So your person is putting in the work and they are deserving of praise and attention and validation because of all this thing that they poured their heart, soul, mind, tears, sweat into. And let's see with the Hidden Heart Secret Oracle cards what we have for you, air signs. Something for air signs. Oh, something flipped. Chasing, distracted, and loyalty. Hello. Chasing. Pursuit, toxicity, resilience. I think you had the Devil yesterday in day 5. So chasing validation, and if you're an overachiever especially. Loyalty, trusting, reliability, the word I cannot fucking speak. Believing. Distracted, sidetracked, change, delays. So do we have that energy here? Not well. I mean the 5 of Cups could be a little bit that, but focus on the people that are loyal to you, that are here to help you, guide you, give you counsel, give you energy, give you good times, good memes. Something for your love interest, please. Something for air signs love interest. Intuition. Heart song, telepathy, inner knowing. So your love interest is very intuitive. They know stuff. And maybe that is why they are being a little bit sneaky weaky, because they need to protect this big fat project that they are working into. And potentially if somebody is in the know, that may cause energetic or otherwise disruption, so they're keeping low-key energy to protect that, and thus making the 7 of Swords not so shady assholery energy anymore. Clever. And especially if they're nurturing something that is emotionally fulfilling, in order to heal that broken heart from the past, obviously they will keep things on the wraps to protect this whole thing. So, air signs, I'm gonna leave you guys here. This was like a beautiful read. I hope this was insightful, helpful, entertaining, etc., etc. Thank you for having been here with me. I will see you tomorrow. Peace out. Sorry for the creaking chair. I'll get a new one eventually.